Hello and welcome to my channel, Making Crafts. Today I have a new product I want to show you, or new to me product that I want to show you. So I ordered this new CutterPillar Crop from the Rubber Buggy shop, and so I wanted to show it to you. I've been so excited about getting it, and it came in over the weekend, but as you know, it was Mother's Day weekend, so it's a very busy weekend, so I hadn't had a chance to really use it. So I wanted to show you the box that it comes in and show you all about it. I've been looking for a new trimmer for quite some time now, and when I saw this one in the Rubber Buggy shop, it was exactly what I've been looking for. I've had some issues with my other trimmer, and I don't know if it's old or things, and it was a different brand. It was not this brand, and so I wanted to try a different brand trimmer, and so then when I saw this one, I thought it would be perfect. So this is the CutterPillar Crop, and I'm going to edit out pulling it out of the box because it's just too close to the camera. I think it's going to be too much in your face, but this is what comes in the box. You have, you know, the instructions that come with it, and then you have your trimmer. So it's a little different than my other trimmer in that you have the blades here, and according to the company, these blades will last for years and years. You don't have to change them out. They are self-sharpening when they run along the edge there. I also was a little nervous because I have cut myself on my other trimmer because it came open and the blade was exposed and I did not realize it. This one is not that way. This one, the blade looks like it's hanging down, and so I was really nervous. I was like, before I ordered it, I really had to research it because I didn't want it to be a way that I could get cut. Plus my children shouldn't be using them, but they are teenagers, and so they are old enough to use a trimmer, but they do make me nervous sometimes with them. But this one, it doesn't let you put your finger underneath it. As you can see, the blade is there, but the way it's made, it guards your finger so you can't cut your finger. Because when I saw it on the side here, I thought, okay, what's going to keep me from cutting my finger? But it does have a guard there to protect you. Another cool thing about this one is the light. And I am trying to keep it on camera. It's very, where the camera's so close, it is filling up the screen, so hopefully you can see it all. So there's a light that runs along here. So let's go ahead first and put the batteries in that. And so I just, for everything, so it doesn't come with batteries, but for everything that I use batteries in, I use rechargeable batteries, unless it says not to. But this one doesn't. So I use my rechargeable batteries, and I like having rechargeable batteries because you always have batteries on hand as long as you put them back on the charger. So that's how easy it is to install the batteries. I was talking and didn't even tell you, but you just lift this up, this little plastic piece, and then you just slide the batteries in, and you're going to put the minus side down, and you just put them all with the minus side down and the plus side pointing this direction. And so then that's all it is. Very simple to install. And then these are LEDs. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. These are LEDs, and so you do want, it says weak batteries, or you know, some of your batteries being weak or whatever, the lights won't work as well. So you want to be sure to put you know, good batteries in. I don't know if you can see the light there. Let me dim my lights for just a second and maybe we can see it. It's very sunny here today, so I'm not sure that you're still going to be able to see it because I have the windows open. There, you can see a little bit of the light. I'm going to keep my lights dimmed, and hopefully that's not going to be an issue. And I'm going to try to show you. Let me dim my lights just a little bit more. I have lights over my desk to make it easier to see. So the lighting is going to be a little weird for just a moment. But so you have this little bar that opens up, and so you actually can cut paper up to 17 inches, which it looks like it's almost 18 here, but this is the 17 mark right here. So I never really have paper that large, but if you do, you can put that in there. Okay, so let me find a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so here is a piece of leftover paper from a Stamperia paper pack, and so this is the cover, and the cover is the same thickness as the paper. So it's it says 190. I'm not really sure about the thickness when it comes to those grams, but this is fairly thick cardstock, but not super thick, if that makes sense. If you ever use Stamperia, that's what this is. So I just want to show you with a piece like this so you can see. So you have your light here, and at first I thought, I don't need the light, but with the light here, it really comes in handy, because what you can see is when I slide, let me show you without the print first. Oops, sorry for that noise. So when you slide it in, can you see that light there? It shows you the line for your cutting, where you're going to cut. So let's say I want to cut on this line here, this line on my paper. Well, all I have to do is line it up on the edge here with that light. The light helps me to line it up, and then it just works perfectly. And there we have a perfect cut. I absolutely love that. So let's just cut this little strip off here following that line. So without the light, you can just eye it up yourself, but with the light, it just is so handy. You can just line it up on the edge, and the light shows you where it's going to cut. So I really do like this, and so I'm glad that I found it, because I had been looking for something, a trimmer that didn't have to change the blades a lot, and that the blades could not be easily exposed, and so that's what this one. And then I like the idea that it does have this light and that it's self-sharpening. So I'm just cutting out this little piece just to show you. It's such smooth cutting too. So there we have our little card, and that was from the cover, so now we can use that. We could use that in a journal. That's why I saved the covers. I can't throw away any scrap. So that is a little bit about this one. Now the CutterPillar has several other items. They have mats, and they have a larger trimmer, and the Rubber Buggy does have those. So with the larger trimmer, the Rubber Buggy offers those, and you can order it through them, and then it will be shipped directly from CutterPillar to you. So I will link below to this trimmer, as well as to all the CutterPillar items that are in the Rubber Buggy shop. And if you have any questions about it, be sure to ask below. I'm really not sure what everybody's looking for as far as wanting to know about the trimmer, but for what I'm going to do, I think it's going to be perfect. Now, it does say it can cut cardstock. Let's see here. It says that it can cut light cardstock and lightweight. It says even lightweight chipboard. I'm not brave enough to put chipboard under it yet, because it is so new. I will use my old paper trimmer for the chipboard, because as we know, chipboard can dull your blades really fast, and so I'd be a little nervous with that. So I plan on using it with my thinner 32-pound paper, my copy paper, and my cardstock. You do have to push the ruler. So the ruler, the blade. The blade does move just a little. So you do have to, when you go to cut your paper, you do have to hold it against the edge here to get a good cut. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And it says to be sure to keep consistent inward pressure, because if the two blades do not meet, they will not cut. And it says do not attempt to cut too much paper at once. I'm not sure how many sheets, but I don't typically cut more than one sheet at a time. And of course, this was, I mentioned my children use it. My children are in their teens. This was not made for children. Of course, it says that on there, so do not use, you do need to supervise your children with it if they are younger. But other than that, I think that's about it for it today. But if you do have any questions, be sure to just ask me in the description. I'm very happy to answer them. And like I said, I will link to all of the CutterPillar products that are in the Rubber Buggy. They've got quite a few in, and they're getting a lot of other new items too. I think this was found at Creativation this year, and there's a lot of new products that's being released and being shown that's coming out in the Rubber Buggy from Creativation, and so I'm enjoying trying out a lot of the new products. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.